Y'all, we back vlogging again, baby, man. It's been a long time, but you can actually see the ground now. Okay, it's been a long time because I can't actually wear outfits and go outside and be a normal human being. But that's Canada in a nutshell for you. But today we're doing a styling appointment at COS because they're launching a new spring summer 25 collection, and they invited us to a dinner, me and Max. So we're gonna go there, Gia, on Wednesday. So I'm doing the fitting for the outfit to wear to that dinner. So you guys are gonna see me shop around, see the new collection. Honestly, the women's wear always hits more than the men's wear, but we're gonna go and see if we can get surprised and find some gems. Really nice. It's like caramelly, like tobacco. This is the one that Max just tried too. Alright, so she had told me, the manager at the store, that the collection is kind of inspired by the 50s, so you can see it like kind of the styling, really good proportions, you know. They're like tailored Mad Men type vibe, you know. I like it. We're gonna take a tour around the store and then find something nice. A crazy like layering piece, and I think we found it. The big boy trench, biggest size but women's. See if it fits. Check it out. Alright, so we finally figured it out. We were a little scared because these were like our saving grace. Like we really wanted these to fit because that's what we like right there. You see the grandness, that's what we were hoping for, but the 32 just wasn't 32 in, like we needed it to. The 34 would have been optimal, but my homie over there, he helped me out. We found these, which are good like constellation prize, you know? They're like a green version, baggy but not as wide, I would say, and they're just like straight to the bottom, but it really fits like COS's style, I would say. I'll probably do different shoes. But you guys will see the fit on Wednesday when I vlog that day, but this is the fit, khaki with the tan. Posh cat, question mark? Alright, so we buzzer beater, like literally about to go to the cash register, and COS is so funny. Every corner, there's just like these things tucked in their crevices, and there might be one item left. I go, I'm like, maybe these are wide. And I go and I see these, and I'm like, now we have the pants. The other one was good, it was really nice. I like the tones, but I'm just obsessed with the wider pants. Like if it's not wide enough, then the proportions just don't work out. The legs gotta hit, the bottoms gotta hit. That's it. Like obviously the other one, it pulled from each other's tones, but like this is just like classic Americana, you know? Like I love this wash. I have a lot of blue denim, but I don't have a wide wash like on this one. So this is good. It's really good. We made it out. Mission accomplished. Good secured. Shout out to COS, I appreciate y'all. Go see you on Wednesday. Apparently I get a little discovery kit because the fragrances were hidden in there. Max and I are excited about that. So see you guys on Wednesday. Stay tuned. Alright, so we here finally got to the dinner with COS. This is to celebrate Royal Mount, which is like LVMH bought out like half of a mall in Montreal, so we have like a York Dale type situation now, but they're celebrating the launch of that store, so we're eating at Gia. I've eaten here for the past like 3 birthday dinners, somehow, some way, but I really love it here. It's very consistent, love the food, and we're gonna see what it is because we're worried that it might be a dinner or a cocktail. We don't know what that is, so that's the mental warfare that Max and I have to go through. So we're preparing for a cocktail, but realistically we might have to sit down with a little card on the table and start mingling, so we'll see how that goes, inshallah. Alright, Sterling. That's looking immaculate, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm becoming my own team and choices, whatever. Like I've always tried to. But there's like fennel prawns. So I don't know. Still adjacent.
I'm just really bad at planning. The very last minute. You have a planner? That's insane. What do you have?
Life's work.
I mean, like Tracy.
Double trunk, trouble cooking. pineapple, melon, by the arm, chocolate cake, with the whipped cream.
Woo-wee. What's going on, you guys? Kyron back up in here with another video, and today we have a really fun, exciting one for you guys because we are going to be partnering with the lovely people over at Grailed. We have a cozy little vibe. This is set up as if I would actually be just kicked up on the couch browsing through Garms as I'm normally doing on the internet, you know what I mean? So this is pretty familiar. You guys get to just kick back, relax with me, and go through clothes. So it's gonna be a relaxed little vibe. I'm gonna be showing you guys some of my favorite vintage style pieces, because obviously vintage is subjective. I would say to me, it stems from the root of the word vintage, which is 20 years old or more. But realistically, I'm a person that likes a full circle moment. I like items that you could come back to that really got me into fashion. And when I first started diving into it, I wanted to say it was like 2012, 2013 was like my peak era, like kind of when I started this channel, honestly, like close to 13 years ago, which is crazy. But we're going to be going through some lower price items, some higher price items, things that I'm spinning the block around from back in my heyday that you could only really find on places like Grailed. So huge shout out to Grailed for partnering with me on this video, and we're going to go through some of my favorite items right now. So I think I broke it down. All right, so we got the full screen joint going on right now. Here we are on my favorites right now. Obviously, I kind of spam stuff, and there's going to be a lot of things that are high price and crazy, and other things that are more in my style range. So we're just going to zip through some of my favorites so you guys can see kind of what I'm feeling at the moment. I have them all organized on the side into tabs for you guys. So if you guys didn't know, I'm currently finishing the appearance of the apartment. There's a lot of artwork that needs to go on the wall. And in this negative space right here, you have this huge original Buffalo 66 French poster that is framed, but I have yet to pick it up. But in the same breath of that, it is one of my favorite films. I was trying to see if there is a vintage original tee of Buffalo 66 because I just felt like it would be a cool thing to just have as memorabilia on the tee. You guys know I love vintage tees. I kind of spammed that just now, but I'm not too sure if this is an original or not. I'm pretty sure it must be because it's licensed by Lionsgate, 1998. Vincent Gallo, amazing. All the styling in this film is phenomenal. So it's just really, really cool to see. Lots of Margiela that's used in the video, in the movie too. But just, yeah, phenomenal. Good seller, as you could see, good reviews, good chest measurement, all that. So that's just my first pick. So yeah, here we have this Mercedes vintage t-shirt. I've never seen them do anything like this. And if you guys didn't know, like my family is in the automotive industry. And Mercedes is definitely a favorite. It's just been in the family for so long, so it's very familiar. But I've never seen them use these like kind of 1940s, 1950s style imagery on the front. And then the back has this classic Mercedes typography, 2 stars party, and then Mercedes-Benz right up below it. I just love how random it is. And it just feels like a classic vintage tee that you normally buy, but it has a bit of familiarity because of the Mercedes aspects to it. You know what I mean? So I love it. It's cool. My measurements, 90 bucks as well. And yeah, can't really go wrong. This is something that I really love. I might snipe it for myself, but if you guys tend to go and buy it, you're more than welcome. I have so many clothes, but this is you guys getting a little fly in the wall as to what I'm interested in and my online shopping habits, which is really cool. So here you go. I'm tossing up a gem for you guys. So let's keep it going. Next up, this is an all-time grail of mine. This is a great example of vintage is subjective because technically this is from 2013, I believe. We're in 2025 now. This is a shy over 10 years old at this point. But this feels like ages ago. This is like when I was first getting into this, getting into the high-end fashion wave, all that. And this Raf Simons Brian Calvin Kors light shirt has always been a grail of mine. I actually kind of want to get this imagery tatted on me. I know that sounds a little crazy, but I've always loved this illustration. I just find it very like ominous yet peaceful. So I don't know. I just really, really like it. It's kind of like mysteriously mundane in some type of way, but beautifully drawn. So I really enjoy this t-shirt. It's in the XL. I think Raph used to fit very linear back then, so it's not as wide. So I'm not too sure how it would fit exactly besides the measurements that are given, but it does seem on the longer side, but I don't mind a longer tee these days. I know how to style it better than I did back in 2013, that's for sure. So really excited about this one. It's cool. $1,600 USD is on the pricier side, but for a Grail, there's like not even too many of these on Grailed itself, let alone the internet from what I've been seeing. So that's one right there. Another one, another tee. You know how 4G seller get, but I do respect him as a seller just because I've been in the in-store. The curation is out of this world. Obviously, a lot of people might not agree with the price points, but I do think his curation is out of this world and his branding has been very encompassing. But yeah, this vintage tee is really cool. I think the play on words is really funny. Crack addicts without drugs. It's like basically trying to take down like war on drugs type like paraphernalia t-shirt, you know what I mean? So XL, crazy little slogan on the tee, perfectly thin. I think it's just an interesting one, you know what I mean? So 1,800, you guys got that? Let me know. You know, you guys gonna buy that for the boy? Who knows? Let me know. We got the lemon ginger tea with some honey right here. Trying to make sure that we're absolutely relaxed and dialed for you guys. On another vintage tee wave. I promise it's not just vintage tees. We're just on the t-shirt time right now. We're gonna get into other items as we progress, and they're not all ridiculously priced. I promise I wanted some range for you guys so you guys could see that there are affordable items on Grailed as well as some of your favorite Grails of all time. You know what I mean? So this is another one. Max and I, you guys know that's my brother. Leonardo DiCaprio is my GOAT. He loves Brad Pitt, but Leo's my GOAT, you know what I mean? So whenever I see a movie with that boy, gotta watch it. So I just thought this was a funny little vintage tee to wear. I didn't even think Leo would have vintage tees for some reason. I don't know why. I just feel like it's not something that's common, but as the licensing, the stamp, all of that, 1998, it's official as could be, you know? It's licensed, so that's stuff that you want to look for when shopping for vintage tees, just to make sure that you're not getting got. Also that the seller is just like as official as could be. How many sales does this guy have? He has 579 reviews and 1,364 transactions. This guy is a GOAT, clearly. But shout out to this boy. Verified, super sturdy. We're gonna go on to the next one. Now we're getting into memory lane. This is where it all began, you know what I mean? Like, this is what got me deeper into like this side of fashion when it comes to like the, how do you say, like streetwear meets high-end fashion wave. Like, this is where it all began. The Givenchy Rottweiler t-shirt. And you know, this is nowhere near where the price was back when I was first looking at these type of tees. These were like, I don't know if t-shirts were in the $1,000 range back then. I feel like they were. They felt that way to me because I used to look at those prices and be like, hell no, I'm not paying anywhere close to that. But $200 is a lot more reasonable to me, especially for Givenchy, especially for something as nostalgic as this shirt. So yeah, memory lane. Who was there? Raise your hand. That was me. Love the Givenchy Rottweiler tee. It just gives me so much nostalgia. This is what started it all. I was bummed out that I couldn't participate at this time wearing stuff like this, but that's the beautiful thing about Grailed. You could always go back to some of these items that you always lusted for, and you could go spin the block and get some of your OGs. You know what I mean? This right here, bruh. Hold on, where is this? Where is this at? This right here, the Givenchy Spring Summer 2012 Bird of Paradise shirt. This over the Rottweiler tee has so much aura because of what it stands for. But this is my personal favorite. You know what I mean? Like, this is Franelation's era. You see the fit. Like, he was the only one doing this. And I used to like, I wanted to participate. I just couldn't. Like, I had to like find a little middle ground. That's why I went Pyrex Hood by Air, because Givenchy was like off the deep end. All I got was the lanyard. I couldn't afford like the shirts and all that. That was a little too crazy for me personally. But even this $550, a bit more reasonable than where it was at back then. I don't know what the retail was back in the day, but it felt how a $1,000 t-shirt feels these days, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? But yeah, Bird of Paradise short sleeve t-shirt. This motif is forever a goated one. It's so stunning. I just feel like it'll never lose aura. This is a perfect t-shirt, one of the best ones, and it just is so nostalgic. Reminds me of the good old days. So That's that on that for sure. Going on to the next one. This is like when I was getting deeper into the fashion scope of things. I want to say this is like 2016 to 2018 Kai. I always wanted this shirt. I had the Cuba one where it was just Cuba splattered across like the front of the shirt, but I never had the cigar one. That was always something that I loved. I still want to this day. Just because my Cuba one originally was a bit small on me. I used to have to wear it open. I never really wore it closed, unfortunately. But this one was my all-time grail. Like, it's so fire. You see the smoke on the front. I believe these were hand painted, if I'm not wrong. At least that's what I was told. With my other joint, it could be printed, to be honest, but I was told it was painted, or at least the motif was painted and then they screened it off after. But 2002, Comme des Garçons Hommes, Cuba runway button up, stunning, so nice. I think mine was a size medium too, so technically this might be a bit too small as well, but plenty of people are interested in that. 446 likes, a hefty price tag, unfortunately, but a gem nonetheless. So that is all the shirts. And now we're gonna get into some jackets. At night, I am a person that does enjoy a good little summer jacket. So I've been on the hunt for a good vintage Pele Pele. I have yet to find one, but this is me finding one. I don't know why he knocked it down from $40,000 to $884. I don't know what boy was on. Nonetheless, it's here for our visual stimulation. So this is this Pele Pele brown leather jacket. This is more of a reference point because it's got a grim setting back there. It looks a little Spooksville, but this is the type of Pele Pele that I would be looking for, like a brown or a very dark brown or black. Lots of studs, classic visuals on the back. You know what I mean? Like this looks like the Dipset logo, which I love. That's kind of what put me onto Pele Pele back in the day anyway. But yeah, something of these lines, if it's either studded or with the crystals, that's what we're looking for. You know what I mean? Small little nuances to US, early 2000s. That's what we're going for. Size 56. Honestly, anything from like XL to double XL, maybe triple XL might be a little too big, but like double XL may be ideal, or XL. Because these were made huge back in the day. You guys know how they were wearing their garments back then. So really cool piece. Looking for one currently. This is a good reference point, but I just wanted to show you guys some of the ideas of where we're trying to take things with the style in summer 2025. Let's keep it going. Pants. I wish these were a 34, but I still wanted to show them on. Waiting for my dishwasher to quiet down. So these, I wish they were a size 34. However, I still wanted to put you guys on to a little gem. These are a size 32. I'm a 32, but I like my pants a bit more oversized these days, to be honest. But these 2006 spring summer Maison Martin Margiela cargos, the pocket placement is just very interesting. You can move them over to different sides is what it seems like, or you could put them all over the pant, which is very like interchangeable, gives you a lot of different styling ideas, which I found was really cool. I don't have a pink pant. I think it's fun for the summer, maybe like a pink pant, white shirt situation, a little mule, a little flip-flop, something like that, anything. Like you could get very versatile with a pant like this and it just screams summer. It's actually MM6, I believe, which is, he should change that on the listing. Buddy, change that on the listing, buddy. I didn't even see that last little slide. You thought you were slick. You know what? We'll give him the slide on this one. They're still cool nonetheless. I've never seen this pant in particular, but also I could be the one with the lack of knowledge. So you guys let me know if that's MM6 or if it's Maison Martin Margiela 2006 spring summer. And he's just trying to pull a fast one on the board. But let's keep it going. Jackets as well. Sorry, I went from jacket, pant, back to jacket, but I digress. Keep it going. We have this Oakley BOA brown fleece jacket. I love a good fleece jacket like this. It just reminds me of like a summer hike or something of the sort, because it does get brisky sometimes at night in Montreal and in other areas too. Like if you guys live in LA, New York, whatever, you can always do like a fleece with a tank top and like a good little short and some hiking boots. I think that's always a cool look. It reminds me a lot of like Frank Ocean, that type of thing. And Oakley is a different type of fleece. It's a cooler Patagonia. You're not gonna look as finance, bro. You know what I mean? So I just love the O logo and this brown. It just looks very, very good. And I wanted to show you guys this little gem, you know? Why not? Why not? This is a W catch size large. Looks like it would fit to perfection. 285 bucks. Great price. Why not? Why not? So keeping it going, we have these vintage Converse made in the USA 80s pairs. I have a pair of these in yellow that my homie Alex sourced for me, and they're just made so well. They make you feel like you're throwback as hell. The construction is out of this world. It makes sense why they last that long. They just cared about things a lot more back then. Not that Converse does it right now, but I do feel as if that there's just a special charm to the way that they made them back then, and the character that you see on these things are just so cool. Like some people might not like those glue marks that have shown their true colors over the time, but you're just never gonna see anything like this. Like you're not seeing anyone wearing nothing like this. The quality is beautiful. The wear is immaculate. I love these. These are really, really cool to me. So if you guys are interested, I think this is a cool alternative to like, if you guys seen like the chrome Converse and all that, you get the quality and you get the character and you get the Converse, but at a fraction of the price. See where I'm going with that one, huh? So let's keep it going. This, you know, I had to throw just a crazy one. Is Conrad spending $10,000 on a PlayStation shoe? Probably not, but this is probably one of the best forces of all time. It's so crazy. This reminds me of playing Spider-Man 1 on the PlayStation 2 with my pops, you know? So this is just cool. This is crazy work. Nuts. Crazy, crazy one. I just had to yeah, truly one of the best Air Forces of all time. But in the same breath, obviously I know these are crazy in terms of price and all that. However, they're super nostalgic, and as a constellation prize, something else in terms of footwear to replace that would be, hold on. Let me cook. These motherfuckers right here. These right here, bruh, these are the GOAT. This is the GOAT. Still want them. Obviously, I know I could get them for cheaper, but I need a reference point. And Fawcett, I love your account on Grailed. Super fire. Not saying they're not worth it because of the condition. Crazy. But Oreo dunks in my size? Bruh, come on. Dream shoe. Still want it. Lovely. Incredible. Can't say anything bad about it. Just gotta show them off. This is Grailed in its peak. Also considered old to me. 2008, I was a young buck back then, you know what I mean? Spring summer 2008, I was way too young. Like I said before, vintage is subjective. Just needed to show those because they are so very fire, and I just wanted to diversify the footwear portfolio. Wanted to make it 15 items, but whatever, we'll make it 16. It's cool. On to the next in terms of old pieces, vintage, things of that nature. This technically qualifies for the traditional definition of vintage. Hermes, Maison Margiela. This is when Martin Margiela was at Hermes and did his reign over there. Spring, summer 2001, jacket and trouser set. It's like kind of like a PJ set. Just very luxe. I love Hermes. I love Margiela. I'm on my The Row Bottega swag right now, and this kind of fits into that breath. This is just very like luxe, but chic and cozy. I just love everything about this. This is super cool. I think it would fit me, even though it's a women's large. 32 bottom. The top, I think it would fit as well too, but $3K for the whole set. Not insane, but also not too great. Like, it's a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie about that one. Last one, just to end it off, something cheap, consistent, that I will always wear in the summertime because they're so versatile. A good pair of double knees. If you size up 2 times your size in terms of the gaps, like I'm a 32, I wear 34s, or now I've come to learn that I could wear even 36s and belt the hell out of them, and then they're just extra baggy. These are a perfect example of that. I have yet to find a good black pair, and these look really cool to me. I have pretty much every other color I want, but a good black pair will do you a solid. This is a great constellation prize or substitution for chrome hearts, double knees, whatever you want to call them. But anyway, that is that on that. A good little affordable alternative or option for you guys for the summer that is vintage and fun and cool. So thank you guys for sticking by the channel. Really appreciate you guys always. And that is my segment with Grailed. Huge shout out to Grailed. Love you guys so much for partnering with the boy. Those are my selects of vintage items that I love for the summertime. A diverse one. We have some high, we have some low, but all of them really reflect what my current style is going towards in 2025 summer. So let's keep it pushing, keep on getting fly. And we'll see you on the next one. All right, y'all. So we're here at Essence. A little vlog clip for you guys. There's this ERD event, Enfants Riches Déprimés. Yes, we can speak French a little bit here and there, but don't let nobody know that, okay? I'm the least French-speaking person in all of Montreal, probably. But when it comes to the brand names, I know how to pronounce that, okay? So, further ado, we got this event. The last time I went to one of these, it was pretty simple. There was mans enthralled by ERD, sipping whiskey, listening to rock music. Very on brand, makes sense. This time around, I have no idea what to expect. There was a flyer sent to me by Chris, my SA. Hubert, he's the biggest ERD fanboy that I know that works at Essence as well. And then, yeah, we're gonna see what comes in store. The store is still open, so I don't know how they're gonna work with an event while it's open, but we'll find out when we get in there. So take you through this, have some fun, have some laughs, have some drinks, and party with this guy. All right, y'all. Pull it up at Essence right now. Think you push that boy?
Yo.
ERD fit for the boy. Stepped. Jamaica.
Jamaica.
All right, so we just touched down. Hubert let us know there's some Don Julio in the equation, apparently. This is the ERD wizard right here. He knows best. Oh, wait, hold on. Excuse me. Head to toe. Demon. So we're going to go through the rack, see what's new out of the collection, and then give you guys some selects out of what I'm feeling. Have a little drink and chill out. It's pretty hard.
Mais en vrai, crop fit, mais trop petit, tu peux dire c'est tight ou c'est crop?
This is hard. I feel like you'd body this. This one. Yeah, that's sick. Damn, that's really, really cool. Yeah, that's sick. What size is that? Medium? I'll still try that one, yeah. Could pull that one. Put to this side. This one too. This is pretty wavy too, actually. The back hit.
Yeah, I'm not too much of a fan of like.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are pretty sick. I wish those were in black though. The beater is like, bro, that's just gonna get cooked. Like a medium for me fits me, but I could probably even go shoulder. I could probably even go small too. I can't tell for real, because sometimes like they're way more cropped than this, but this is definitely the one, bro, for sure. Oh, it's crazy. Woo! The back is so crazy. Yeah, this is fire. This one's hard too, but definitely the other one that Brian's wearing is the one for sure.
Last thing you can take a picture of this number and then just put this on the website.
Ooh. For those who know.
You're supposed to go buy. I just but like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Guess what? Yeah, of course.
For sure.
Rick.
Yeah, it's Rick. It's like a new one. It looks like Yes.
I feel like you could sell this for 6.
Yeah.
So I'd want to be around 3 something.
Some crazy stuff. That's, yeah, really rich. Delicious.
Oh, they have one. 450.
Yeah, the Radicon.
Well, you know, we get one a year.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Crazy, yo.
Are they all numbered?
For the one.
Are they all numbered?
Well, not individually. It just says one of 300.
Okay. Crazy.
I stepped in dripping, got on my hip. Last time I came with the G23. I stepped in dripping, got on my hip. Last time I came with the G23, but this time I came with the G26.
We're in Philly right now. Finally got this True Religion box. Basically, like my agency that told me that I couldn't get this unless I was in the States, and I was like, my dad lived in the States, so it was perfect. Came to see my pops. How do you even open this? A safety mechanism. Where is this? Make sure all the details are covered. Okay, this is the method. The True Religion pack. I'm about to be like Sosa. Everyone about to think I'm acting like Cardi too, because this guy freaking wore it in the damn like Wheezy video. I swear it wasn't on purpose. It was just crazy timing. We got this little note. Come on now. Got the sweats. These are wavy. Literally, this is crazy. These I'm excited for. This whole set, I'm about to be like Sosa. What? Come on now. Come on now. And then this with these is literally like the recreation of the Chief Keef photo.
Oh, blah. Bang, bang.
Come on now. That's crazy. That's hard. I like this a lot though. Like, it's like a big. Oh, they have the gunslinger belt.
45.
Yeah, that's big, bro. I'm in status right now. It's honestly really good selection. Fire, good stuff. Lots of chrome, ERD. Probably like the best store in Philly, I would say, personally.
That was close though, that was close.
Looks good. Hell yeah!
Bagel serious. First Montreal bagel. Cheers, fellas.
It's a real bagel.
One by everybody knows the rules.
Yeah.
God damn.
Serious, bro.
A lot of flavor in this motherfucker. Whoa,
That's crazy.
that's crazy. Come on, yo.
That's that shit. I got this wine huge.
Bro, I thought that was it. I'm ready to pack it up.
Yeah, that's one. This is. Please, anybody wants to come by?
Yes, sir.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh,
It's true.
Brian, keep on crying.
Guys, crazy with the photos.
And he goes in a disco ball.
Alright, you guys, so I have some exciting news. This is a little tidbit for the vlog, just for the memories, so I can look back on this moment. But I am, in fact, working with my college, which is weird to even say. But anyway, my college, I went to LaSalle College for fashion marketing. They also do a fashion design program, and at the end of the year, the designers come together, and some of the best designers from that class or year end up doing a fashion show at the end of the year. It's called Signature, and they invited me to come to the show. Not only did they do that, but they hit me up to do like a paid partnership, like how I do on my Instagram. Like, it's just crazy. It feels like a dream come true. It makes no sense, really. Like, it's like I feel honestly in this weird torn space where I'm like, wow, like I went to this place where I was giving them all my money for my education, and now they're giving it back to me for like all of the hard work that I've been doing. So it's like it's a really crazy feeling. I'm very, very grateful. Words can't really describe how I'm feeling right now, to be honest with you, but I'm a little late. And honestly, I can't be late because they're paying me, but I needed to get you guys a little capture the moment situation. But we went professional, but still me, you know what I mean? I did blazer, but it's tasteful. I wish I could flip around the camera, but my room is in shambles because I was spiraling about what to wear. But I think we came together. We did Unsound Rags tee, a little leather blazer, you know. I think it's chic. We went the road mules. But yeah, the focus is this reel. I need to get this work done, make sure that they're happy with it, and also just bask in this moment, really. But I needed to share how I'm feeling with you guys because it's kind of surreal. I just need to yap a little bit, vent a little, because you guys are like, we have these sessions, you know, where I just need to catch you guys up on life moments that are beyond my comprehension, so I can look back on it and be like, oh, what, Kai, you did that. So this is one of those times. I'm gonna see you guys there. I don't think I'm gonna have the cam. I might be on the iPhone with it, but I have the cam here, so I might as well do that. One thing about me, I love a full circle moment. And today I got invited to attend Collège LaSalle's signature fashion show. If you guys didn't know, I attended Collège LaSalle back in 2018. So this had me ecstatic. It was super nostalgic for me. Just coming and seeing all the design students, seeing the next generation of Montreal's talent and what they have to offer. The school played a big part in shaping my love for fashion and pursuing my passion in this career. So I was forever grateful, but enough about that. The show was absolutely nuts. Are you guys even seeing this? Like, it feels like haute couture. Like, you can't even imagine that students coming out of school are making pieces of this caliber. Everything was just to such a high standard. It really blows your mind to see what the next generation is capable of. Even this clip right